Okay, so this is the J24b cylinder head off a Suzuki Vitara, the blow-in head gasket. So I decided to do a coolant pressure test. I built this blanking plate here to go over the thermostat housing, and I acquired a thick sheet of Perspex, and I've put a gasket material. It's the self-adhesive floor tile rubber gasket adhesive in between the cylinder head and this Perspex sheet, and some hardware bolts to nip it down. And then over here I'll use the existing coolant hose to the attachment. I've got a bicycle Schrader valve in there with some thread tape on it, and I'm just using a home bicycle pump. It has a gauge on it here which is not the most accurate, but we can see there that it's at well above 30 pounds per square inch, and it's been holding that for more than an hour now. I think the testing somewhere between 20 to 40 psi that they do in the workshops, and at about 30 psi that's roughly 2 atmospheres. The pressure relief valve, which is the radiator cap, is only rated to 1.1 bar, 1.1 atmospheres, 15.1 psi. So that should be adequate. Obviously I've gone around with this detergent soapy spray, and you can even have a look at some of the threaded bungs there in the castings. And obviously this is called the dry pressure test method. You can dip it into a container of water, fully submerge the head and see, but if there's no pinhole, no bubbles coming up with that detergent, and it's holding pressure for a reasonable length of time, you can fairly safely assume that it's going to that the casting itself doesn't have any cracks or anything, and that way you don't have to submerge all the valve valve springs and collets and collet plates. So anyway, this should be suitable for repair now.